Hi guys, Allison. I'm just sitting outside. This is kind of a follow-up to the 11:11 reading that I just did. I'm just sitting outside in nature like the readings keep telling us to, and thinking about last night's reading and just kind of getting the points of the last few collective readings that I've been doing. It just seems like Spirit is focusing on several things. Love, doing things through the energy of love, and intuition, the importance of everyone developing our own intuition, because that way we can hear Spirit, and we can, when we love, you use your heart also to use your intuition. So once we know to open our hearts and we feel this love, because we can listen to Spirit better, because Spirit is love. And once we can listen to Spirit and we know our own path, we'll be much more secure in who we are and why we're here. When we're all what we call psychic, things like lies and secrets aren't going to be, I don't know, maybe they won't exist, or, I mean, that's kind of a scary thought, huh? Not having any privacy, but if everybody has nothing to hide, then no one will need privacy, maybe, I don't know, but this new world that's coming, there's a couple of ways it could go. For me, I really hope that it goes the way that I'm saying, and that we're all more, that we clean up our world, that we live more sustainably and responsibly, taking better care of each other, our little, all the animals, not just our little babies, but everything on the planet, back to kind of like the Garden of Eden, but not so innocent, right? Let's just sit outside and absorb the light codes. Just listening. Got a plane, we got people, but it's still so quiet and peaceful, isn't it? So what I'm hoping for this next, for our new world, for our new cycle, for humanity on this planet, I really hope what we do is a balance. I keep saying we got to balance our masculine and feminine energies. That it's very important to do the self-love thing, because that's what's going to open the heart. That's what's going to help you with your intuition. But I was just talking with my sister, and I suspect that maybe what has been happening with humanity, and its however many types of humanity have been alive on our planet, like maybe we go through several thousand years of focusing on the mother, and then we go through several thousand years focusing on the father, and then everybody gets bored of the father, and then let's go back to the mother. Oh, we're bored with the mother now, let's check out the father. Maybe that's what we've been doing. So that I think maybe if this is, after doing this for thousands, maybe millions of years, maybe it's time to balance out, huh? Maybe it's time to understand how equal they are, how equal everyone is, really understand balance. So I just wanted to put this little short video on here to relate to you the things that last night's reading left with me, kind of just a summary, because I do those readings and I get what I get right there, but sometimes later on I'm like, oh, this is what that meant, like the like the Hanged Man. Like I was saying last night, that mankind has done some sort of sacrifice for this new cycle. Well, that was the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is connected to Jesus. It's connected to Osiris. So there is, and the whole thing with the more feminine man, I'm pretty sure, if Jesus was real, that's what he was talking about. I mean, real meaning 3D. He is real, okay? No matter what, he is alive. But, I can't really prove whether or not he was 3D, but maybe we can. I don't know. I go back and forth about that, guys. But the teachings of Jesus was talking about love, loving one another. So what he was a masculine who had balanced himself. His feminine side, the nurturer, came out, and we were talking about that in the reading with the Emperor card, looking more like a nurturing masculine. That's what Jesus was teaching. I think that we've gone through the chakras as a race over these last few thousand years. Like after the last cataclysm, we learned to survive, and then after we got survival down, we learned to create again, and there was probably a population boom as well, and then we learned our power, how to be powerful again, and I think like during the Renaissance, we learned to open our heart, connect it to our creativity again, and then we learned to communicate. We got worldwide communication everywhere, and we started getting indigo children, because now we're working on the pineal gland, the third eye chakra, but what is left is the crown chakra, and that's the connection to spirit. Also, sometimes that's like when we're done with that, that's the end. Sometimes that's, they say if you go into your top chakras too much, that's, you have to be grounded to survive. So there's an element of going back into the ethers with the crown chakra. But if we can manage to stay grounded, practical, then we can survive. Continue to survive. So, yeah, so that was another of my theories that I've been kind of kicking around, contemplating. We've probably gone through all the chakras again, and so here we are getting crystal children for the crown chakra. And there's a promise of very special children coming in now to live this world that we're creating, that we're cleaning up for them, that we're trying to fix, to balance out for them, and they'll come here and just live it, this beautiful divine life, magical divine life, where we all are psychic, where maybe we'll all start learning how to use our Merkaba and be able to fly around, telekinesis, things that superheroes do. And that's what my characters are like. That's why they have their so-called powers. Because of the times we're in, because of what we're trying to do. So I just wanted to share this quiet moment that I'm having out here with nature. I mean, this is all you gotta do is sit out here and just look at life and how beautiful and grand and how full of spirit it is. All right, everyone, I just love you, and I hope this helps. I hope everybody's having a wonderful 11/11. Go sit outside. It's beautiful. It's totally worth it. All right? See you guys next time.